3D printer, tools and stuff. Yeah. Welcome to Simple Rud. On this episode, I'm going to just do a quick video of all the tools and random stuff that I get when I start 3D printing. Now this has been kind of the same setup I've got for every printer I use at work. So each time we buy a Prusa, if we're putting it in a new station, then we're probably getting these tools. So now that I've got one at home, I did a pretty similar setup to what I do at work. So we're just going to run through these real quick. For starters, the Prusa does come with a glue stick. Any glue stick will work. This one's too small, it's all I had on hand. But I go with the disappearing purple. It shows you where all you've got covered really well, and then as soon as it heats up on there, it disappears and it's not purple anymore. Now one thing to watch when you're using glue on your prints is to make sure to take some water and a rag and kind of clean that residue off once your print is done. Now secondly, what I get, which you can see it in the bag, and I get them from 3DX Tech, which is also who I buy my material from. Now I get a steel nozzle that's already been heat treated. Do you need this for PLA? No. But if you're going with harder materials, this is definitely what you're going to want. Now the great thing with these is they last a very long time. What you're going to see with the normal brass nozzles is over time that hole is going to distort and you're not going to get as much print accuracy. That can still happen with this nozzle, but it's going to take a lot longer. Now, secondly, I bought a quick little kit that even came with extra nozzles if that's what you wanted. But separately you can buy a 7mm, just got the socket head on there. Now this fits right on your nozzle. Then you print the Olsen torque driver. Now this has a setup in there so that it won't over tighten that nozzle. Basically once it torques, this will spin and you won't be able to tighten it any further. Really nice. Plus it's a nice easy handle to fit up there and loosen or tighten it. Now with that, this came with the kit. Now this is, I believe, a 1/2 inch wrench, and what it does is it fits on your heat block to hold it in place when you're loosening or tightening your nozzle. Now without this, what you find is if your nozzle's too tight, then you won't be able to get it loose because that whole heat sink in there will spin around. It's not good. Use that to stop it. Now another thing that I like, which this was $4 for all three of them at Home Depot. They're different types. I normally use the steel, and you use these to clean the nozzles off. So over time, the more printing you're doing, the more the material is going to get built up on the nozzle. Most time this really isn't an issue, but sometimes it is. Now, get it nice and warm, use this, and clean it off, and it's like a brand new nozzle again. Now the last thing I got on here is an SD card reader. Now this is for anyone who's not going to hook their printer directly up to a computer. You take your SD card and you put as many G codes that'll fit on your 8, 16, 32 gigabyte, however big SD card. And then you just hook this right into your computer, transfer your codes, and then your card will go directly into the printer. So this is the way I always do it, because then I don't have to worry about Windows 10 updates in the middle of a 20-hour print or anything weird like that. You just put the SD card in and go. Now with that, you're still going to have to remember to upgrade the firmware and all that when your printer updates. If you got a Prusa, you're going to see regular updates because they're on top of updates. And I think that sums up the video. Nice and short, quick run through. If you got a printer, these are what I recommend. Now, don't forget to subscribe, because coming up I'm going to be going over my custom computer design that I'm going to start 3D printing here shortly. Other than that, like and comment down below. Let me know what you're looking forward to, and I'll see you next time.